City of Maumee officials say the cold is to blame for 2 water main breaks in just the last 24 hours. Michael Sandlin went to Maumee earlier today. Michael, where and when did these happen?
Well, Kaylee, there was one on River Road near Fort Miami Elementary School. Now, that one happened overnight, right across the street from the mattress firm. That's the one that they're still working on as of this afternoon. Now, with 2 in one day, we caught up with the city's public services director to get to the bottom of why their infrastructure is struggling. A burst water line here, a second just miles away. And all Maumee's city crews can do is try to keep up with the damage. Wednesday afternoon, Conant Street was down to one northbound lane as crews worked in the bitter cold to get water flowing again. Maumee's Public Services Director Matt Griggs says the cold is the whole issue.
This is the time of year when, the ground starts to freeze and things start moving around. And when that happens, these older cast iron and ductile pipes, they're rigid. They don't like to move. So when the ground moves around them and there's no give in the pipe, then you start seeing shifting.
Griggs says in this case, they were lucky. It wasn't the main line that burst, but rather a lead line that runs from it. So very few people or businesses were impacted. But with days more of this intense cold to go, Griggs says it's probably not over yet.
It doesn't appear that we're going to get a break anytime soon. That's the bad part about, this type of infrastructure.
Griggs says that's why it's no coincidence Maumee saw water lines burst in October and December as well. The pipes are more than 70 years old.
When water lines were put in back in the 50s and 60s, they literally just dug a trench and buried it, which isn't the best way.
So now Griggs says the city sets aside money every year to patch the holes as they appear. But replacing the pipes altogether?
To say that you could replace the whole city, that would be a dream, right? But it's not reality.
Now, Griggs asked for patience from people in Maumee, saying the weather and the amount of breaks does slow them down, but he promises they will repair all of the breaks as quickly as possible, and they're on standby in case there are more. In studio, Michael Sandlin, WTOL 11.